Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me? All right, good. This whole new system, I had to log in and do a couple things to get it going. So what do we have on here?
The family grows.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, guys,
Bob and Mike, did you guys get a link as a panelist link? I thought I sent you in an email.
I did not get one. I couldn't get in on the other, the link that you initially sent me, Drew, I did not get.
Okay.
I couldn't get in. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent it to everyone on the commission as a panelist, so it should have came up
Okay.
in an email to you to allow you to speak freely, but I'll just make it so you can speak freely anyway.
Okay. Appreciative.
Yeah.
You guys hear me?
Okay, who's on? I don't see who's on, Drew.
We have you, Mike Mitchell, Mike Mulcahy, Tony, and Jeremiah Castro.
Okay, so,
Can we get this in so we can see all the people's faces instead of just one at a time?
Here we go. Promote the panelists.
Drew, should I check that? Join as a panelist?
I'm just promoting you two. I think I can just, and that should allow it to happen.
All right, I'm there, I guess.
Yeah. So you should be.
How about my photo? No?
No, I'm not seeing a photo of you.
Oh, wait a minute.
don't scare us.
There we go.
There we go.
You can see me.
All right, there we go.
A little bit different this time.
Okay, so
I don't know how I
are we
got.
waiting for Lieutenant Williams?
Yep, he's the last one.
You don't see him yet?
No.
Hi, Tony.
Okay,
Hi, Bob.
okay.
Hi, boys.
Good evening.
Bye.
Good evening. Okay, why don't we go ahead and proceed and he can join us. We're at about 5 after 6 right now, I guess. Okay, good evening.
Oh, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. Mike, I did talk to Mike. Let me give him a call. Would you guys resend him that link?
I can see if I can invite him.
Hey, did he?
Would be nice to get them.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it right now. I don't know, through this whole city system, it's a little, I don't know why they did this, but
I'd be remiss, Drew, if I didn't thank you. Thank you for setting this up.
yeah, of course. Sorry, it was a little late, but
No, no problem. And Mike, I apologize. Everything has to go through the city website now, Zoom.
No, I do understand that. I think it's kind of silly, but that's okay. They get the recording.
But they didn't get back. It was like a 2-week period waiting for that, you know?
Yeah.
I just talked to Mike Williams. He said he never got the link.
I just emailed him it.
All right, I told him to check. I told him to look for it.
All right, we'll hang on for another minute or so. Jeremiah, I'm glad you could join us this evening.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here.
I did
Of
give you a
course.
follow-up phone call today.
So I saw Joanne Cena sent us a thing on from removing a handicap parking space on Forest Street.
I have that. Yeah, that's on the agenda.
Okay. Yeah, I just got it today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, it's been, got it a couple of weeks ago. I'll read through the items. What do you think, guys?
Well, the email I got about the system is that I could go in and train on it too. Yeah, but they was a little too late to try and fit something in my schedule to go do it, so.
Yeah.
A little late.
Yeah.
We just glad that Drew stepped up for it.
Yeah, I got a text message that said you're getting trained on this, do it, so. I kinda didn't really have, you guys are thanking me, I didn't really have a choice. I was supposed to do it.
Might as well proceed, Bob.
Ah,
there he is.
There we go. Very good.
Mike.
Good evening, Lieutenant. Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order. And before I begin, I need to read this. Consistent with the Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, this meeting will be conducted by remote participation. The public may not physically attend this meeting, but every effort will be made to allow the public to view and listen to the meeting in real time. All votes, again, will be roll call. And introducing the members this evening, Anthony Bertolino, Mr. Mike Mitchell, Mr. Mike Mulcahy, Drew White, and Lieutenant Mike Williams, and myself, Bob Ryan. First item on the agenda, the approval of the October 28th Gloucester Traffic Commission meeting minutes.
So moved.
And I move. Can we get a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, okay. Roll call. Mike, do you want to take the roll call?
I don't have any paper.
Okay, no, we'll just read the name. Sorry. I'll read them for
Okay,
now.
all right.
Okay. Okay, Anthony Bertolino.
Present.
Okay, Mike Mitchell.
Present.
Yes. Mike Mulcahy.
Yes.
Yes. Drew White.
Yes, present.
Lieutenant Mike Williams.
Yes, present.
And myself, Bob Ryan. Okay, so moved. Next item on the agenda, ordered that the Gloucester Code of Ordinance 22, traffic and motor vehicles, section 22-287, disabled veteran handicap parking be amended by deleting. And we'll take two together, or let's go one, the first one would be 4 Forest Street. Anybody here to oppose it? Any discussion? As I understand it, the person at 4 Forest Street is deceased and it's no longer needed. And Councilor O'Neill asked that it be removed. So can I have a motion?
I make a motion that we delete it.
I'll second it.
I'm sorry, Mike. Okay, again, with a roll call vote. Anthony Bertolino,
Moved.
in favor, okay. Mike Mitchell? Yes. Mike Mulcahy,
Yes.
Drew White,
Yes.
Lieutenant Mike Williams,
Yes.
and I'm a yes. Bob Ryan, okay. Second location is 10 Orchard Street. Our new Councilor McGarda asks that we have it removed. Again, the resident or the original requester has passed, and he's asked that it be removed. So can we have a motion?
I'll make a motion, we have it removed.
Okay,
I'll second it, Bob.
okay. Lieutenant Williams. Okay, again, on a roll call vote, Anthony Bertolino,
Yay.
Mike Mitchell,
Yeah.
Mike Mulcahy,
Yes.
Drew White,
Yep.
Lieutenant Mike Williams.
Yes.
And myself, yes. Okay. Next item on the agenda, ordered that the Gloucester Code of Ordinance 22, traffic and motor vehicles be amended by as follows. Section 22-287, disabled veterans handicap parking by adding 36 Beacon Street. Again, we had the requester, there's a woman in her 80s located at 36. She has health conditions. Mrs. Biondo has requested it, and so has her health aide. I do have a copy of her placard in front of, if you can see it. We have that in possession. And anybody here to speak on her behalf? Having none, the request came from her as well as Roseanne McHenry. That's the healthcare person involved. Any discussion?
Are there any other handicap spaces near her?
Good
No,
question.
no,
Okay.
there aren't up top.
All right.
That's right at the top of Beacon Street.
Yeah,
I'm
Any
trying to
further
visualize
discussion?
that. I'm trying to visualize where that is. I appreciate you said the top of Beacon Street. There's a lot of traffic up there. That's the reason why I'm asking the question. I don't think
Yeah.
it's deterrent to her having received it. I just,
But pretty close to
Anthony,
the,
it's right where I think it is it Bellevue? Bellevue comes under Beacon. It's right at the crest of the hill, right at the. very
Conan
top.
Ave. It's
What
at
is
the,
it?
that vacant lot is, does anybody know how the vacant lot is?
No. Can I help you out with this? It's actually my aunt.
Oh, it is, okay.
It's right at the top of Beacon Street. It's a white house. It's right on the corner.
That's a big house.
Yes, it's across the street from Bellevue.
There we go, see? I wasn't too far off, Drew. I'm
No.
not an engineer.
There's a little side street that goes down the side across from Bellevue. I don't know if that's Bellevue that's
That's-
continued, but it's
that's
right on
Conan,
that
that's
corner.
Conan Ave.
I know where it is. I know where it is.
I've lived there.
Conan Ave.
That's how I know.
Yeah,
I make a motion that we approve that request.
I second it.
Okay, wait a minute, let me go, Anthony. Okay, and Mike Mull. Okay, any further discussion? No. Okay, you made the motion, it's seconded. Okay, roll call vote. Again, Anthony Bertolino,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Mike Mitchell,
yes.
Mike Mulcahy,
Yes.
Drew White,
Yes.
Lieutenant Mike Williams,
Yes.
and myself, yes. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the next item on the agenda. It got quite a bit of publicity today in the paper. We have with us this evening Lieutenant Jeremiah Nicastro. I'm going to read the order and then Jeremiah, I'll have you speak on your own behalf. Ordered that the Gloucester Code of Ordinances, Chapter 22, Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 22-289, parking meter zones on street be amended by deleting Middle Street 2 1-hour parking meters in front of the YMCA. Further ordered that Chapter 22, Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 2284, Service or Loading Zone be amended by deleting Middle Street southerly side at a point 34 feet from the easterly side of Center Street at its intersection with Middle and running for a distance of 44 feet. Further ordered that Chapter Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 22-284, Service or Loading Zones be amended by adding Middle Street southerly side beginning at a point 40 feet from the intersection with Center Street and an easterly direction for a distance of 40 feet, which is 2 spaces. Signage to be erected is Community Impact Unit, parking only, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Resident sticker parking from 4 p.m. to 7 a.m. And finally, further ordered that Chapter 22, Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 22-270.1, resident sticker parking only be amended by adding Middle Street southerly side beginning at a point 40 feet from its intersection with Center Street and an easterly direction for 40 feet between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 a.m. Again, this is right in front of the old senior center, the YMCA. The community impact is moving over there, and Jeremiah, I'll let you take it from here. And what they're asking for is 2 spaces there in order to accommodate the Community Impact Center. Jeremiah, would you like to speak?
yeah, so I go to work about 7 o'clock every morning and Middle Street's usually wide open. The residents are usually gone by then, so we're not looking to take up any resident parking in the area. But when I do show up to work, Middle Street's pretty open. So during the day, we're looking for 2 parking spaces for visitors who wish to visit the community impact unit. similar to the police reporting crime spaces out in front of the police station. But we're only there 8 hours a day, so it doesn't need to be 24 hours a day like it is in front of the police station. So we're just looking for 2 spots to allow visitors to be able to park and come in to the community impact unit for services they need between the hours of 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. And, we'll work with the residents in the area, and I don't foresee any issues.
Okay, and based on what I read today, Jeremiah, you're going from 300 square feet to 3,000 square feet in the facility there, huh?
Yeah, that is true. We are certainly blessed.
Yeah.
Our old office, we quickly outgrew it, which is a good thing. And we're gonna have a lot more options. Our unit has grown pretty quickly, and we're super excited to be in our new office. We started there this week, and we're gonna get bigger and bigger as the years go on.
Okay, and Jeremiah, would you just, for the benefit of the commission members, just tell us a little bit about the community impact unit?
So the Community Impact Unit is a unit that was created in January of 2020. It basically took over the Angel program and brought in the outreach services. And our mission is basically to improve the quality of life of citizens in our community, whether it's people suffering from substance use disorder, homelessness, mental illness. One of our most popular programs is obviously Cops and Kids. We push community policing to build positive relationships with our community and problem solve with our community.
Okay, and I just wanted to follow up, the parking, the 2 spaces that you're requesting, who's going to be using them? People just stopping in and leaving?
Yes, those will be visitor parking. The employees of the Community Impact Unit, we have reserved spots behind the YMCA. So those spaces will be for residents in our community that are coming to see us for certain needs.
Okay, very good. Okay, discussion?
I'm all for everything. I've just had a question about the resident sticker parking. Because there is no resident sticker parking anywhere on Middle Street. I'm just concerned about adding those 2 spaces just for that. I think that just the no parking, during the 8 hours that they're working should be sufficient. And because we've done that before in places. There's no
Yeah, I
parking
agree
during
with-
that time.
I agree with Mike. We need to put it.
I know you were
Mike?
trying to say, Mike Mitchell was trying to say something, but he was muted.
Drew, there you
Mike
go.
was making a friendly amendment to that, it sounds like.
Yeah, that was the only part of it. I didn't think we really needed it. That was having it just resident sticker parking. I think there's no parking during the times of operation should be sufficient. During that time, that's it. I don't think we need to have just resident sticker parking. They have to be out of there by 7 o'clock. So we've had that in a lot of places around town.
Well, Bob, I agree with what he just said. We don't want to spread that thing out with residents stickers all over the city because we'll end up seeing a lot more of that request.
The can of worms we've already opened. Trying to put that back in the bottle is going to be tough.
But I think you're right. I don't think we need to use it.
Okay,
But other than-
Jeremiah, I'm sorry, Jeremiah, do you have a problem with not getting the resident sticker parking from, let's say 4 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
Bob, when I initially proposed this, that was not part of my proposal. I really don't know where that came up from.
Okay,
I don't think there's any need for that. I agree with Mike Mulcahy. Just no parking from 7 to 4 in 2 spots. Let's not reinvent the wheel and make it simple.
okay, that sounds good. Well, we would just change the signage, deleting the resident sticker parking 4 p.m. to 7. And can we have a motion to delete that recommendation?
Well, since I put it up
I
there,
don't think you need
I'll-
that. I don't think you need that, Bob. All you need is an approval of what we have approved.
Okay,
You
but
know,
it's
so-
it's all put together, Anthony. So that last section, it's a different.
yeah, we have to
it's a
make an
different
amendment
book.
to take that off. So I make a motion to amend it by removing the resident sticker parking
Okay,
in the proposal.
okay, very good. All right.
Second,
Can we get a second?
you got to say,
Okay, Anthony,
yep,
was that Anthony?
yes,
Okay,
I'll make a
Second.
motion to accept the amended, motion.
okay. All right. Okay, you're making the motion, Mike Mitchell, to accept all with the added amendment.
Yes,
second,
Okay. Seconded? Okay, Tony, okay, Mike, Mitch, and Anthony, okay. Okay. Okay, the motion's on the floor. Okay, roll call. Anthony Bertolino?
yes,
Yes. Mike Mitchell?
yes,
Yes. Mike Mulcahy?
Yes.
Drew White?
Yes.
Lieutenant Mike Williams?
Yes.
And Robert Ryan, yes. Motion carries unanimously. Jeremiah, you're all set. This will be forwarded to the city clerk's office. And DPW should do something within the next 30 days.
Excellent. Thank you very much for all your work.
Okay.
Good luck,
Okay,
Maya.
thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. Okay, that's all I have on the agenda for this evening, gentlemen. And any other comments anybody would like to make? I would like to again acknowledge Drew White for putting this together. Any Zoom meetings going forward have to be put together through the city, on the city's Zoom site. Little chaotic this week and trying to get it set up. And again, Drew, thank you for stepping up. Mike, sorry for the confusion, but
Oh, no, that, hey, we're trying to help ourselves out because nobody else
Right.
is helping us out at this
Yeah.
point, so.
exactly,
Um,
yeah, we wanted to get going on it. And Drew, the reason, time was of essence. We didn't have a meeting in November with Thanksgiving. Christmas, prior to Christmas Eve was on a Thursday, so we wanted to get it done in January. But, okay, gentlemen, thanks everyone for attending.
Did everybody get a request for Monday night for the O and A meeting?
I
Oh,
did,
very good.
I did.
No, you
I
did,
did.
Tony? I did, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we're,
We
because
did.
you guys are kind of newer, so
Yeah.
we gotta go in and get our thing renewed.
Reappointment, yeah,
Reappointment.
reappointment on Monday night, Mike Mulcahy, Anthony, and myself.
Yep.
Okay, can we have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Seconded.
Okay, or you guys are doing all the motions. Okay, all right, roll call vote, Anthony Bertolino,
Yes,
Mike Mitchell,
Yes.
Mike Mulcahy,
Yes.
Drew White,
Yes.
Lieutenant Mike Williams,
Yes.
and myself, yes. Good evening, thank you, and good evening. Drew,
Hey.
thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna try and contact IT about getting set up too, so there's at least two of us if Drew can't do it, so.
Exactly. Drew has had a long day. Usually they're out at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. But appreciate your overtime tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right, good night, gentlemen.
Later.
Guys.